Yeah,
First
you
of all,
have to
thank you
go.
so much for joining me,
No,
Xavier.
for
I
sure, for
appreciate you
sure.
for tuning yes. Bro, I was honestly when you tuned yes, bro, I was like I was shocked.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't think you were on Instagram, bro.
Oh yeah.
Literally, cause your name had changed. Bro. I was like, bro. But anyway, I
Yeah.
was so grateful that you said yes, Maho. I think this is like an important conversation because
Mm-hmm.
as a span of us want to be Bali's, say.
I feel you.
So I think it's just to, especially at your age, I think you can relate to a span of O's right now.
Yeah, yeah, for
So
sure.
Mao, thank you so much for joining us,
Nah,
man.
thank you for having me, bro.
Always,
Yeah,
always.
it's a pleasure.
If you don't mind, I would love to just jump straight into it, man.
For sure.
When you first heard that you're gonna be a Bali Mao,
Mm.
do you mind taking us into that moment? Like, how did you feel? Like, were there any moments of fear, excitement? Like, what were you feeling that time?
To be honest with you,
Mm.
just pure terror, bro.
Theater. Okay, I
Pure
get you.
terror,
I
bro. Yeah,
hear
like
you. I hear you.
life upside down.
Mm.
Yeah, like what the hell type of
I
moment.
get you. I
Yeah.
get you.
But
Mm.
how can I put it? Because comes in stages. You
Ah.
know what I mean? Comes in stages.
You telling me, man? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, so I'm
it's
learning
it's
from
a
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's terror. I'd say,
Mm.
or at least this was my personal
Mm.
experience. Terror, and then quite a quick just feeling of like a couple of days and being like,
Mm.
this is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What can you do about it?
Yeah.
Uh, and from there on, to be honest, I would say it's excitement. It's
I
like
hear
a,
you.
and at the age I was at, it's that
Mm.
it's a youthful excitement of,
Mm.
well, that's crazy. What can I do about it?
Yeah. How
This
old
is
were you by
basically
that
like
time?
19, I think, bro. No,
19.
no, not
Okay.
20,
20.
20. When I think I was 19 when around that age.
19. Okay.
Around
Okay.
that
Got
age.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Got you.
I'm not too sure.
Okay.
I'm actually not
Got
too
you.
sure.
No,
Yeah.
but you were at a young age.
This is like
Yeah.
I think 20 to
Yeah.
25 now,
I,
which is four, so
always.
makes sense. Yeah.
Always. So obviously you don't have a man. When they tune you about your body, there's no man or my own. So like in the months or how long do you have? Like do you have like the full 9 months
Yeah,
or
for nine
okay?
months, for nine
How did
months.
you prepare like in that time? Like what were you? What? Yeah, how did you like prepare that time?
Well, for us, actually, it was a very difficult pregnancy, funnily
Mm.
enough.
Oh, so sorry to
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
that.
yeah. She had, the mother of the child had
Yeah,
complications.
I'm
So
so
she
ill.
was bedridden for
Mm.
quite a while,
Mm.
quite extreme, while also being young and understanding that,
Yeah,
okay, I do have my parents, but
yeah. You're,
fortunately,
yeah,
fortunately enough,
yeah,
I did have my parents to help
yeah.
me along
That's
with
it.
everything, but also being a young, prideful man.
Oh, okay, okay. I
You know
get
what I
you.
mean? You
Yeah.
want to do things. You want to do
Mm.
things. So I was up and about, bro. I was selling chili. Luckily enough,
Mm.
I had already started
Mm.
the chili business.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say business, but like the informal, just
Yeah.
cooking and selling from home,
Uh,
homemade type of thing.
mm.
So that's what carried us through, I'd
Mm.
say, the pregnancy financially wise,
Yeah.
outside of the help from my parents,
Yeah.
and even just the first years of my child's growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we pushed it through.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Um, but yeah,
Yes,
it
man.
was, it
I
was, it
get
was,
you. Yo.
it gets, and I wouldn't say this for everyone because
Mm.
situations are difficult
Mm.
and different, but it gets dark.
But
It gets dark.
yeah, yeah, that
Mm,
was something as well is like when you are about to become like a father,
mm,
like there's a different weight that comes with my own. There's a
exactly,
different weight. Like
exactly.
I know that you had your parents and like people around, but like
Mm.
how did you decompress, from from that weight and that like that pressure as well?
I feel like, or at least my personal experience,
Mm.
I just let it break me, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to be
Jeez.
honest with you, I just
I
lived it.
hear you.
I lived it. I faced it.
Mm.
It broke me up. I built myself up. Type of,
I hear you.
yeah, like,
Gotcha, gotcha.
how can I put it? There
Mm.
are, we drink, we
Mm.
smoke, things like
Yeah.
that. It doesn't help. It doesn't take
Mm.
away anything from
Yeah.
what you're actually dealing with. So I can't
Mm.
really say I did that to ease the pressure or anything, because you wake
Mm.
up every morning and your
Yeah, it's
life
still
is
there.
still
Yeah,
the same.
yeah,
So to be
yeah.
honest, I just
Mm.
had to let it break me.
I hear you. I hear you.
Exactly. And I broke out from there, I would
Um,
say.
when you do like break, is it something also to like does it come from a space of like that what other people basically like, what other people expect of you, or is that the internal like what you expect from yourself, or both?
I'd
Yeah.
say more from what you expect from
Oh,
yourself.
from what you okay,
Break, like
okay.
mentally, just
Mm.
literally falling,
I
just
hear
mentally
you.
falling and giving yourself to the situation. Because
Yeah.
when I say break me, I don't necessarily like me break me like a weak way or anything like
Mm.
that. I more mean giving into, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just giving
Yeah.
into whatever the hell is going on and
Yeah.
saying, you know what, I may have grown up like this. I
Yeah.
may be prideful about
Mm.
certain things, but
Mm.
I was at a point where here in just like the neighborhood, I
Mm.
was going door to door selling my chili.
Mm.
For someone that grew up like me and with the mindset I have, the type
Yeah.
of the way I carry myself, that is like embarrassing, bro.
I see. I
Like that is
see.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
People look at you in a way where you're like, hey yo, you know what I mean?
Mm.
But I knew what I was doing. I was
Yeah.
making the money that I needed to make
Yeah.
to do, and it broke me out of a certain mentality,
Mm.
and I feel like that's just part of growing up.
Mm.
You know
So
what I mean?
it was a breaking, but it also was like a positive thing in another
That's what
way.
I'm saying.
I got
Exactly.
you.
And
Wow.
there's only really one way through it when you look at it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's just the honest truth.
I get you, man. I
Exactly.
get you.
Exactly.
All right. So that this is like all before she was born, right? Or a
Yes.
bit, yeah.
It's
So
in and out.
yeah, in and
In
out. I
and out.
got you.
In
I
and out.
got you. So when she first arrived,
Mm,
I know you said like there were a bit of complications,
mm,
and that I'm sure came with so much of its own thing.
exactly.
But when she finally arrived, how was that moment for you?
Insane.
Really? Were you
Yeah,
part of the birth? Were
insane.
you inside and
No,
everything?
I wasn't there.
Mm.
Well, me and my father took her to the
Hospital.
hospital,
Okay, okay.
and it was like in the early hours of the morning type of
Sheesh.
situation. Yeah, yeah. So we
Okay.
took her to the hospital, and then we came back at around like
Mm.
4 a.m.
Mm.
And then at 1 p.m. she was
That.
born, and I made my
Wow.
way back
I
type of thing.
see.
My mom beat me there though.
Well, okay.
My mom beat me
Yeah.
there though.
Uh,
But yeah, yeah,
but
she
okay,
was
how was that
amazing.
feeling like, holding her for the first time and like seeing her?
Insane, legit. Very
Mm,
emotional. Very
I can
emotional. I feel like
imagine.
as a man,
Uh,
you hold the tears back. Yeah, you hold the
yeah,
tears back. There's people there, the
yeah,
mother child. So,
yeah.
you hold the kid.
Mm,
It comes, bro. It really does. Like that
interesting.
lump in the throat is
Yes,
insane, bro. It's insane.
man.
Yeah, yeah,
Ah, I
yeah.
love that, man. I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
I don't know. They say every kid is beautiful in like, the
The
parents'
process,
eyes, but
yeah.
yeah,
Those like you never stop looking at your child like as like a baby. Like it doesn't
nah,
matter how old they are, you still look at them as a
nah, bro.
like even if she's 4 now, you
Yeah,
still
she's
think of
four
her as that.
now, but
Yeah,
I just can't.
I hear
I
you. I hear
just
you.
can't. Like you see that they grow
Mm,
up just by them getting bigger, but
mm.
you looking at them is just
Still
like
that
it's
same thing.
still that
Yeah,
newborn.
yeah.
Exactly. It's
I hear
actually
you.
insane. Yeah.
I hear you, man. And then parenting, man. Oh,
Mm.
parenting, that's another thing in and of itself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What were some of like obviously she's still a baby, so you're taking
Mm.
care of her, but like
Mm.
at 4 years old, I think she's able to speak and like the
Yeah,
most.
yeah, yeah,
So how are you like starting to handle that parenting in this way, like where you actually have to be more intentional about your words,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, stuff like that.
You know, okay, well, I'm in a bit of a unique situation now
Mm,
because, okay, so we used to live like all three of us,
mm,
and then now the mother has work.
okay.
So she's working.
Mm,
I'm going to business, so I'm,
yeah.
more free. My schedule, I can schedule around my child. You know what I
See,
mean?
okay,
So she
okay.
lives with me.
Yeah.
Just well, when she's going to
Really?
school and stuff, because she
Okay.
also schools
Mm,
here in Manzini. You know what I mean? So it
okay.
just makes sense for her
So
to
you're
live
like
with
a
me.
primary parent then?
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
exactly.
My
Like
guy, I didn't know
I'm,
this.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm weekdays and
Yeah.
she's weekends type
I
of thing now.
hear
Yeah,
you. I
yeah. I
hear
mean,
you.
school's closed now, so she's with her full time type of thing.
Mm,
So I can also do my stuff. But yeah, and it started this year, like February.
mm.
Insane, bro.
I get
Yeah,
you.
insane. Like
Oh. Mm,
that first month was the
mm.
scariest month ever.
Really?
Yeah, because
Mm.
I've
Yeah,
never,
you
you
let
know what I
yeah, I
mean?
get you. Yeah,
My
yeah,
mother was always there. Like
yeah.
now it's just me
It's
and
just you
her.
and her, yeah.
But when it's your child, it's the
Mm.
easiest thing on the planet, bro.
I
It is
was.
the easiest thing on the planet,
I
yeah.
hear
And
you.
I
I hear.
didn't, to be honest, I didn't think it would be.
Is
I
it
did not think it would be, yeah.
really?
But
After, yeah.
I mean, the adjusting is difficult. I
Mm.
won't lie. It's very difficult.
I can
You make
imagine. Yeah.
mistakes. You
Mm.
do things where, like a few seconds after, you'll be
Mm.
like, I shouldn't have
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh, but also, I think children are just more resilient
Facts. Yeah,
than
that
we
is
than we
true.
give them credit for,
That
because I
is
feel like they were built they know we're not perfect. The
yes.
same way we grow up knowing that, hey yo,
Mm. Like
our
I mean,
parents were
you also
wilding, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, our parents were wilding, bro.
Yeah. So
But you know what I mean? But we understand
yeah,
that look, people are people, man.
yeah.
People are people.
I think there's that when you look at your parents and you see like they were also like doing this for the first time. There's a lot of
Exactly.
grace that you can have for them as well. I get
Exactly.
you.
And
Yeah.
with I feel like I mean, obviously, I just don't remember
Mm,
my years when
mm.
I was that
That age,
age.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Mm,
and I'm not saying that means just do whatever willy nilly.
mm.
But there is some leeway for
Yes,
mistakes,
yes.
and once you understand that, I feel like you
Mm.
can parent so much
It
better.
takes so much pressure off you. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
You know, I think for what I'm also thinking about as well is like when you're in that space, is it also hard to, I think also, um, how do you deal with like being, because you're still young. I'm sure there's things that you want to do, but like, is there ever a moment where you kind of like have to like sacrifice things?
Oh yeah, you
A
gotta
lot of,
suck it
yeah.
up, bro.
Yeah, because I think you
You just gotta
like you
suck it
can't
up.
go this, you can't go, yeah. So how have you dealt with like that sacrifice part of things?
It sucks,
It sucks.
but you
Yeah.
just have to understand that it sucks. Like
Yeah.
how can I put it? It was me and her.
Mm.
There was no one else involved, no one forced
Yeah.
anybody. We have a child.
Yeah.
That's just our responsibility.
Mm.
And okay, maybe even for me, it's a bit easier because
Mm.
I'm not really a person that likes going out and like
Okay.
doing like a
Yeah.
whole bunch of stuff with a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
But obviously, there are situations where like you want to do something, but
Yeah.
you
You have
can't,
to think about
especially
your kids.
and
Yeah.
like it hit me more this year because
Mm.
beforehand,
Mm.
you know how we are.
Yeah.
You can just go and do whatever
Yeah.
you want
Literally.
at
Yeah.
any point. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But now, I have to be home at a certain time because the
Mm.
child has to be home and whatnot. So
Yeah.
it does take a bit of adjusting, but
Mm.
at the same time, I feel like just responsibility is a responsibility,
Yeah.
and it varies from person to person.
I get you,
It
man. I
varies from
get
person
you.
to person. Yeah.
Yo, man, I also wanted to ask about like, because you're still a young man as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, what were those models for you, like growing up, not just as a father, but as a man?
Mm,
Like, what was your perception as like what a man is? Because most people just say being a father is like a man, like that's it. But like,
yeah.
what else did you have in your mind or around you growing up and stuff?
Hmm. That's a tough question.
Is it?
Yeah, that is
Yo,
a tough question. That
okay.
is a tough question.
Uh,
Uh, To be honest,
mm,
I feel like growing up, I had a very warped perception
mm,
of what a man is, bro. I had a
mm,
very actually, let me not even say growing up, bro. Like
mm.
even well into just being a young man, bro.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Uh,
Uh, and I think having a daughter,
mm.
especially,
Can
you
imagine.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It puts you in a position where
Mm,
you have to you have to
mm.
think, bro. You have
Yeah.
to really think about like
Yeah,
what you're saying and what you're
yeah.
doing out there because
Mm,
how can I put it? We have this perception of a man
mm,
is basically on top
mm.
of I wouldn't say on top of women, but like
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean
trying to like
like
dominating everything and
exactly.
stuff like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I would say I challenge anybody who has a
Mm,
daughter
mm,
to tell me the honest truth that if they were doing the things
mm.
that I mean, if someone did the things that they're doing
Yeah,
out there to their child,
yeah.
would it be okay? You
Mm,
know what I mean?
yeah.
It really challenges the mind, to be honest. It
Interesting.
really
Yeah,
challenges the mind. I feel
yeah.
like I feel like I've grown to just understand that I know nothing and I understand
Oh,
very little,
interesting.
bro. And I
Yeah.
understand very little. And I feel like if a lot of people were to take on that type of mentality,
Mm. Yeah,
we'd
the
see a lot of change, bro.
yeah.
Just being open to opinions and being open to different perspectives and people's perception
Yeah.
of life. Because
Sheesh. Yeah.
we try to impose our reality on other
Yeah.
people. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Facts. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we do it every day subconsciously,
Mm.
how I feel, you know what
Mm.
I mean? And just being a more open person and
Mm.
not really having a set ideology.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Not
Mm.
having a set way of being like, this is how this is.
Yeah.
Because most of us say that because we heard it
We
from
learn
some
from our
you
the
know what I
community.
mean?
Yeah, growing up, like
Exactly.
we've just had so many different perspectives and like ideologies that. when that
Exactly.
comes out now, some things people you can ask them like, why do you believe this?
Mm,
They won't have an answer because it's not something that's been told to them verbally, but
exactly.
they've seen it.
Exactly.
So, you speak about like those like those behaviors, like what people think when they have a daughter.
Mm,
How do you think, like, what do you think, how are you trying to like avoid maybe passing that on to not your daughter, but also to maybe like other O's around you and stuff like
mm,
that, like those maybe toxic like ideas and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
Mm.
bro, it depends on who I'm talking to.
Get you, I
It
get you.
depends who I'm talking to. Because
Yeah.
not to say that there's some people that are far gone, but there's just
Mm.
some people where a conversation just won't do it. If you know what I
Sheesh.
mean. Yeah, a
Yeah.
conversation just won't
That's
do
a
it.
sad reality.
Exactly. That's the sad
Yeah.
reality we live in. And
Yeah.
I'm the type of person where I personally I I only really invest in people that I care about
Mm.
emotionally, physically, mentally, type of
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It depends on who I'm speaking to.
Get you.
If it's someone
Yeah.
that I genuinely have a relationship with, I
Mm.
will be straight with you. If I feel like
Yeah.
what you're saying is just nonsense to me, you know
Get
what I
you.
mean? And I won't necessarily say it like that. I'll
Mm.
probably just tell you what my opinion is, or
Yeah.
give you my side of the story, and let you think at night when you're alone,
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
of thing. You know
No,
what I
I
mean?
hear you, man,
Yeah.
and that's like such an important thing, and why I
Mm,
hope like having these type of conversations
mm,
are just important because
mm,
yeah, we need to
mm,
brag about these things, man.
for real,
Yeah.
for real.
And then I also wanted to ask about like I think you did speak about it briefly, but like there are certain things where like society will tell you like as a man and stuff like that,
Mm,
like
mm,
being
mm,
able
mm.
to, especially the dynamics at home.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask like in terms of when you are speaking with like the mom of your child, like
Mm, mm.
how do you like navigated parenting together? Because that's
Together.
another thing. Because you both work
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
both love your child the same way. So how do you navigate like co-parenting and everything?
I feel like it's just having a dynamic with your
Mm,
partner. Also, just depending on the relationship that you have
yeah,
with your partner.
yeah,
I'm lucky enough to have just the
yeah.
greatest,
That's good.
greatest.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
I'm a very lucky person.
yeah.
Uh, how can I put it? We take decisions together.
Mm,
Maybe not all of them. If it's, let's say, financial,
mm,
or just more, I don't want to say head of the household, but head
mm,
of the household type of decisions.
yeah.
It's more of a put it past. Like
Mm,
I'm letting you know that this is like how we're gonna be doing
yeah.
this. If it has to do with the child, it is a
Mm,
discussion every single time. You know what I
nice.
mean? It's a discussion every single time. This needs to happen. What do you think? Or this
Mm,
needs to happen. What do you think?
mm,
Being in communication, keeping an open mind, understanding that we both grew up differently, because
yeah.
how you parent has a lot to do with how you grew up, bro.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah, it
realize
has
that.
a
Yeah.
lot.
Uh,
You know, it's funny, bro, because it goes one or two ways.
mm,
Either either you just replay your life,
mm,
or you overcompensate for everything you feel like you didn't get.
yeah.
And that's messed up in both ways, because
Mm,
you feel like you're giving your child everything that you didn't get is a
mm,
good thing, and you feel like you're spoiling them, but
mm,
everyone's different,
yeah.
and we should focus on catering to your child and your
Yeah.
child's needs,
Mm.
not
You
not
your own,
your
yeah,
own
like you,
needs, not what they
yeah,
need. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
If it's similar, like, okay, cool,
Mm,
man. But
mm, mm,
I feel like it's also just understanding that, and
yeah.
also having those kinds of conversations with your
Mm,
partner also helps, because what I've seen from a lot of parents is
yeah.
they parent from sort of an autopilot, like wake up and just
Yeah, just
move.
to be a
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Wake up and
Mm,
move, just live life.
mm,
Whereas just sitting down and having those open conversations and really
mm,
digging deep, because I'd say I know a lot about her past, and she knows a
mm,
lot about my past,
mm.
so that when I start seeing behaviors that I'm like, I can tie
You can
this to
see, yeah,
something. You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? I can tie
You
this
have
to something.
context of where she's coming from.
Now
Yeah,
we can actually work on it in a
yeah.
in a in a in a very easy way.
Mm,
Rather, you avoid arguments, you avoid a whole lot of stuff by
yeah.
just being open, and I think that has a lot to do with just having a good relationship, bro.
No, I think that's really good. I
Yeah.
love that you have that relationship with her,
Nah,
man. I
thank you, bro.
smack that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
these are her. I think these are hers,
Oh
right?
yeah, nah, that's
Yeah,
insane, right?
yeah. I was like, these are so funny.
Insane, bro.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. Man, just like two last few questions, man.
Okay.
What do you want your daughter to see? Like, if you have like three characteristics of what you'd want her to describe you as or see you as,
Yeah.
what would that be?
That's that's also a tough question.
Really?
Yeah, that's also a tough question.
Sorry.
Uh,
Yeah.
three
Oh,
characteristics
yes.
I'd like her to describe me as.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming like in the future,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
growing
yeah,
up
for
or like
sure, for
now.
sure. Mm.
To be honest, I would say the one that stands out to me the
Mm.
most is just patient, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
patient
I like that, yeah.
because that's something I struggle with. I feel like maybe that's a
See.
bit biased because it is something I struggle with and it's
Mm.
something I'm trying to work on, and I see the impact that it has on her.
Yeah.
Something that's just as simple as patience, bro.
Gotcha.
And that can be interpreted in whatever way that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The second is just kind, also.
Yeah.
Who's kind,
Yeah.
yeah. Or let me replace kind with warm.
Mm.
To be fair, warm, because
Yeah.
kindness is also subjective. You
Yeah.
know what I
I
mean? But
hear you.
I'm talking more like energy
Mm.
wise, just warm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So she can like feel comfortable
A
around
safe
you and
place,
everything.
exactly.
Safe place, perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
And the third, and I wouldn't say most important, but also quite up there, is just determined, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'd say, yeah, definitely those three.
yeah. So patience, warmness, and
Yeah.
then
Determined.
determination.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, last question, but just on manhood as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, being a father is one part of your manhood,
Yeah.
but what are some other ways? Because I think for me, what I would like to pursue with this question is like manhood is something which is unique, right?
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't
Yes.
think
Yes.
it's like just everyone should be the same. Like we're all different.
Exactly.
So like, how is your manhood unique to you? How do you make it your own?
How do I make it my
Yeah, I know
own?
it's a very like it's a very weird question, but I
It's
hope it
quite
makes sense. Yeah,
it's vague, and
but
I feel like my
I
answer
love
is gonna be
yeah.
vague also.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like just
Yeah.
whatever that means to you. Like how does your manhood show up? Or do you express your manhood in a way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I almost feel like you almost answered the question because understanding that
Mm,
we are all just different people, you know
mm,
what I mean? And I mean, we may be similar in thinking. That's how people find friends and
mm,
find a community. But at the same time, we're all just individual people. So
yeah.
understanding that and
Mm,
not conforming to just
yeah,
like
what yeah.
everyone's standards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like, how can I put it? I would say holding yourself accountable to what
Mm.
you feel is true.
Oof. Yes, to
You know what I
you.
mean? To what
Yeah.
you feel like is the
Mm,
truth to yourself.
mm,
Because I know that people are moving out there doing things that
yeah.
they feel like is right because that's what they've been told.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah, man.
it's very
Yeah.
tough. It's
It
very tough.
is.
But
Yeah.
I feel like being a man, I feel like it's just really just breaking out of that mental barrier.
Mm.
Breaking
And
out of that mental
it's a
barrier and just
journey,
living
like,
life.
cause
Yeah,
you're not gonna get there in one day. Like constantly
exactly.
having to reteach yourself
Exactly.
things like that. Yeah,
Exactly. Also being able to just tear yourself down and build yourself up, bro, because
yeah, yeah,
this world will break you.
yeah,
This
yeah,
world will break you, bro.
for
And
sure.
I feel like as men, we don't want to break, but that's not the point.
Mm. Oof,
Be
yeah.
able to be broken and
Mm,
rebuild because the rebuilding yourself
mm,
is the challenge.
yeah,
Being broken is easy.
yeah.
That's the funny thing. But we feel like
Good.
that's the hard part. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can break because giving in is easy.
Mm.
Rebuilding yourself is very difficult, bro.
That is
It's
true.
very, very
That is
difficult.
true.
Yeah.
And there's also like a vulnerableness that's there. There's a
Mm.
humility that comes like having to rebuild one
True.
brick at a time.
True.
Sheesh,
True.
man. Yeah.
True. True.
Yeah.
True. It gets difficult.
It does,
It gets
man.
very
It
difficult.
does.
I feel like I was also just lucky because
Mm,
I could take my father, for instance.
mm,
You know, I would say he's one person that, and I think I saw it at the right moment, if
mm.
you know what I mean. Like,
No, please explain it.
not
What is
that,
that?
not that like his
Yeah.
shortcomings.
Mm,
I'm thankful for his shortcomings, you know what I mean.
mm,
But life has a funny way of working, bro.
mm,
Because in his 50s,
mm.
life got dark, bro. You know,
Yeah.
the schools and whatnot,
Yeah.
things weren't going well. COVID came, interrupted things on a different level, bro.
Yeah.
And
You had
dark
a front row
times.
seat to that to see
I
it.
had a
Yeah,
front row seat to seeing
yeah,
how dark things you would get.
yeah.
And I was in the midst of, the
Mm,
pregnancy and just
mm,
newborn, and he's going through it. I'm going through it.
yeah,
He's in his 50s and I'm a young man.
yeah.
And I've seen the work he put in, and
Mm.
I'm seeing the results now, if you know what I
Oh,
mean. Like,
yeah, yeah,
he's out of that, I'd say, that dark hole, and
yeah.
it's insane.
Wow, that's really
But not at our age.
mm.
At
Uh,
You
yeah,
know what I
older, yeah,
mean? You know what I
yeah,
mean? But like, life
yeah.
can hit you whenever. You think
Mm,
things are going well, but nah, bro.
mm,
But if he didn't have, because I think my dad is one of the strongest people I know, just
mm,
mental wise.
yeah.
It freaks me out.
Really?
It freaks me
How
out, bro. He
so?
just always seems okay, and
Yeah,
I strive to be like that. You know what I
that's
mean? Even
dope.
when you know that things aren't all right,
Mhm.
you won't see it.
Sheesh.
You
He won't show it, he won't
he
express it.
won't
Yeah.
show it. He won't express it.
Mm.
He'll
Yeah,
just deal.
your
He'll
dad's
deal
a
with
very
it.
jovial person. Like even when you speak to
You
him,
know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, he
You
has
know what
like
I
this
mean?
energy. Yeah, I get you, I
But you
get
won't
you.
know the demons. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You won't see them. But
Mm.
because he's dealing with it.
Yeah.
And not just dealing with it mentally, he's dealing with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is
Mm.
what I mean. Like, and I strive to
That
be
is
like that.
powerful. And I'm glad you
Exactly.
said that because I think
Mm,
it does speak to like as we're growing up, we're both young,
mm,
bro. We
mm,
need those people, our
mm,
dads,
mm,
our mentors, people around us to like show
mm.
us the way. And so I'm glad
Yeah,
your dad is there right next to you, man,
for
showing
sure.
you like you're able to
For
learn from
sure.
that, man.
For
That is
sure.
beautiful.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just
Mm.
I'm just lucky I've got really amazing parents,
Yeah.
bro. I've
Yeah,
got
for real,
amazing
for real.
parents, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I'm
having
glad.
having support
Yeah,
is is very, it takes a very big load off. You know what I
definitely,
mean?
definitely.
Taking
Yeah.
it for granted, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
you
yeah.
said, you're gonna have your
You have
shortcomings,
to
but
you
yeah,
have to
yeah.
do your part. You have to do your
Mm,
part, but having the support, bro,
no, that's
I think it sets me aside from a lot of people, because I also know that there's a lot of
yeah.
people who have my exact situation,
But yeah,
but
without the
do not
support
have the
structure,
support structure.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get
So
that.
yeah,
Man, I hear you, man.
but it gets dark, but we
Yeah.
get there, bro.
Yeah,
We
and
get
as you
there.
said, like
We get there.
you're going to get through it, even though it's getting like you're
Yeah,
going to get through it.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
Love
exactly,
that, man. I love
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for
Nah,
this, man.
thank
I
you
really
so much, bro.
appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Sweet,
Thank
bro.
you, yes, that is it, wow. Thank you
Sweet,
so
bro.
much.
Sweet.
Yeah.